I took over East Delph Lakes in 2014, and since then the long lake has been used to grow on fish for the front and back lakes. Front and back lakes have got enough fish in them now, so the long lake is now going to be transformed from a fish farm to a fishery. After the lockdown had finished, I put a message on social media asking for help constructing the long lake, transforming it into a fishery. The response was amazing. I had over 40 calls and people came down, had a great time constructing swims, clearing back vegetation. Now the long lake looks absolutely amazing, totally transformed. Some incredible work's gone on, the swims look great. We're ready to open as a fishery. The long lake's got an incredible stock of absolutely pristine, uncaught, scaly English characterful fish. The bulk of the stock is between 10 and 18 pounds, but what makes this lake really interesting is the unknown. There are 100% bigger fish. We've had fish so far up to around about the 24-pound mark, but there are bigger fish. Bear in mind, these fish are uncaught. Nobody really knows how big they go, and that's one of the really interesting things about fishing this lake at the moment. Initially there's going to be a price of £20 per 24 hours, and the long lake's going to have a limit of 7 anglers. We have an angler limit here just to guarantee that when you come, you've got lots and lots of green work for that crowd. The long lake is going to be open for bookings spring 2021. Same booking system as the front and back lakes. However, this summer, for the remainder of this summer and for autumn, I'm going to invite people down test fishing. Now if you fancy a go at test fishing the long lake before it formally opens, give us a ring and I'll see if I can book you on. I will.